The secondary window used in this example is a 3-sash version. Insert the outer frame into the opening and pin it to hold it loosely in place. You then need to set up the outer frame from the center out by packing it underneath. The secondary window should be packed initially to centralize it in the opening and to align it with the primary window. Here we are making adjustments to ensure the sight lines are correctly aligned with those of the primary window prior to inserting the sashes. The primary windows should be cleaned before the secondary glazing sashes are installed. Ensure the inner sashes are cleaned on the back side of the glass prior to installation. There are small brass rollers on the bottom of the inner sashes, which allow them to slide freely. Make sure that these are at the bottom of the inner sash when inserting it into the outer frame. Once all 3 sashes are in place, you need to set up the intermediate check rails or splits. This shows how to manipulate the outer frame by adding packers to ensure that the sight lines are correct. That the sashes move freely in the outer frame, that the sashes fully interlock with each other, and that the handles freely engage onto the outer frame. This shows how to get the inner sash parallel to engage with the outer frame. It is important to make sure that the packers are inserted adjacent to the fixing points, so that the frame is not distorted when fitting. The frame can now be permanently fixed and secured into place. Once fixed, the gap between the frame and the opening should be sealed using silicone sealant. The cover trim is then bonded onto the subframe. This covers the subframe and fixings. You should then clean the outer frame, trims and glass using a UPVC solvent cleaner and a glass cleaner. Finally, seal the perimeter of the finishing trim to complete the installation process.